And hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. I have a talented artist from Deadspeak Records here today. It goes by the name Vixsohigh. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. Just hanging in there.
Yeah.
Let me show real quick before we get into it the little video package here. Let me see if I have it right edited here. Nope, that's I wanted to go this way. So I got a drug problem, don't know how to solve it. I just keep on motherfucking popping. Pull me up another line. Fuck it, babe, I'll step all night. Pass me a blunt, yeah. One more time and then I'm done. Fuck no, I'ma keep getting high, babe. Purple train got me feeling so high, babe. I love it cause it keeps me fucking sad. Oh,
Cool.
let me go. And when I hear that, I'm more of a artist who listens to pop music, so I'm hearing
Mhm.
like Halsey or
Oh yeah.
what was the other one I had written here? Halsey or like a Sarah Bareilles. I don't know if you've ever heard her, but she's got kind of like that melodic but deeper voice, like
Oh
where
yeah.
yeah. So no, it does sound beautiful. I don't know if you're
Thank
going
you.
for beautiful,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
it does sound beautiful. No, so you're part of Deadspeak Records with Strazar, right?
Yeah. Shazar, yeah.
And yeah, when did he find you? Were you just there in Uvalde just making your own thing, or did he kind of push you to make something?
Yeah, well, I was doing my own thing for a little bit. It was like probably just a couple months in, and then he hit me up and he was like saying that he liked my stuff and that he wanted to sign me and everything. I just jumped on it because I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. Because I was listening to his stuff too. And then I started working with Jake Horn. He's part of Dead Speak too.
Mm.
And we were like working on stuff. And then I guess he listened to one of our songs that we did together. And he was like, well, I want both of y'all. I'm like, oh, cool. So it was like a cool little, you know,
Yeah, yeah, everyone was on the same page and shit.
yeah, it was cool. I was like, oh, hell
No,
yeah.
that's cool. And like as far as like you said you were making music beforehand.
Hmm.
What was like your inspiration doing that? Were you, I don't know, like in choir in school, or did you
No,
just like singing or
yeah,
rapping or?
like I've always been interested in music, but I never like knew if it was like an instrument or something. So I would I would like practice on instruments, but I never got the hang of it. I'm like, okay, well, let me try singing. So I tried singing, and I didn't know that this was even gonna happen. I was just doing it I did it to just let my feelings out, I guess, and
Mm-hmm.
then like the beats just make it even better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It helped me um, because I'm not very good at talking about my feelings. And then I just hear the beat and then it just like spits out of me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I got it out. Cool.
And so you were like, are there any artists that inspire you like they don't have to be like locally and all that in with your like writing, because you write your own stuff, do you?
Um, Honestly, I don't write. I just freestyle. So it's like what, like literally, I just put the beat
Mm.
on, and then
Mm-hmm.
whatever I feel like I'm in the mood, like whatever it is, I'll just. And it's kind of cool because it just goes along with it, you know. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it works out. But the inspiration, Juice World for sure. I don't know. If you know Lil Peep.
I've heard the name, yes. I don't think I
Yeah.
know his music, but I've heard his name.
Yeah, very like very I don't want to say lyrical, but like they express themselves without trying to hide anything or like cover anything up. Like they're not embarrassed, you know.
Mhm. Yeah,
What?
those rappers are like the newer rappers that I'm kinda stuck in the old days where I
Yeah.
listen to, my old
Yeah.
tracks, but, I know I've heard of them and they are, like, popular. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
so I
very
would
deep.
imagine.
So
Uh-huh.
that like they're deep, but they don't sound too deep. So it's just like cool.
But then the sound, like, to me, if you have the right, well, I know, like, a lot of music that I came from, you have the right
Hmm.
beat and it's sung right, and you get emotionally attached, even though
Yeah,
the lyrics could be trash. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
It's just a
yeah,
beat. Like it's all. Yeah. It's just a beat.
yeah. So there's a lot of like factors to it. I know where like I said, you could either have the lyrics not make any sense, not mean shit,
Yeah.
or the opposite, where the beat's trash and
Yeah.
the lyrics are like beautiful. So it's
Hmm.
good to have that mixture of of both nowadays
Yeah. Little crisscross.
coming. Yeah, yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
good. Let's see. In like growing up, did you have like any other interests besides music that maybe like inspired you for that, or you were like, when did you start like feeling this way with music where you were like, oh, you know what I mean, I like doing this. I'm pretty good at it, you know?
Um. So I started like about a year ago, but honestly, when Strezar signed me, I was like, oh shit, okay, so I have to be pretty good, like I have to be at least, So I was just like,
Uh-huh.
okay, well, I have to keep doing this because I'm good at it, obviously.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah.
what made me like just keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay. And it like pushes you a little bit more,
Yeah,
I guess. Like you learn a little bit more. And
yeah,
do you like continue? I don't know, like continually educate yourself, or you just kind of go with the flow? Like, do you now like write at all, or do
no,
you
I
still
have,
just do your same like what works? Like, where you
yeah,
just
I just, yeah, I'm
listen to
more of
it.
a like go with the flow kind of. Because I
Mhm.
tried writing lyrics down, but I had like a problem just speaking. I couldn't really like catch the rhythm of it. So I was just like, I can't do that no more. Like I tried it and it was not working out. So I'm like, no, no, no.
Well, if it works, like
Yeah.
why even keep going with like it works,
Yeah.
and you've been from Uvalde this whole time, or did you were you born and raised there?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Uvalde.
And do you plan? Because I was born and raised in Uvalde. I mean, I didn't move too far. I moved to San Antonio, but it was holding me back. And I'm not even like musically
Hmm.
talented. It's just to me a town that
You
I
just get
feel
stuck.
I feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are other people that say, that's fine. I love this town. I'm going to represent it. I know
Yeah.
Strezar is very, proud of the town, and
Hmm.
not that I'm not proud of Uvalde. I'm not proud that I'm not. I'm proud that I'm from there, but I didn't want to just stay there.
Stay
You know what I
there.
mean?
Yeah.
Do you plan like maybe going somewhere else, or is there like somewhere else you'd rather be, or do you like representing the 830?
Well, I'm always gonna represent it, but recently I moved to San Antonio.
Oh, did you?
So yeah, and recently I
Oh,
moved
okay.
over here. Maybe like probably like June, July, somewhere like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. No,
So
yeah,
I
I
mean,
like it here.
yeah, it's more of a it gives me more motivation, Like in Uvalde, I was writing songs all the time or like doing music all the time because there's nothing to do over there. At
Yeah,
all. So it's just like,
I
okay, I
know.
have the time to do this. But like being over here, you see more things and you experience more things. So there's more to sing about or,
Yeah, to
you
inspire you.
yeah, there's like more life. here, the fast life and everything. Like I like that.
Yeah, and I like San Antonio because it's not too fast to where like
Yeah.
it's too stressful. Like I feel like
Hmm.
Austin would be that way, even though
Oh yeah.
you could just like take a trip to Austin from here. It's within a 45-minute reach, and just have a day or two and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's a good place to be, I think. So is considering the idea of motivation, like what keeps you motivated right now? I know like you're with Deadspeak Records.
Hmm.
I see like you have your songs on SoundCloud. What keeps you going like to do the music to where you're not like, I don't know if this is like my thing. Should I keep doing it? Should I pursue? I don't know if you had any other dreams or
Yeah.
ideas as a child of what you wanted to do. I know we all had like what astronaut or
Yeah.
shit like that.
No, I was literally thinking about like when I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm gonna become a lawyer. Once I hit junior high, I'm like, nah, that's out of the question. I'm not gonna do that. No, but yeah, I'm going to school right now for automotive tech.
Okay.
So just so I can have something to fall back on, but it's more like a like I don't know, music just makes me feel like 100 times better. Even just listening to it, just beats or just like anything that has to do with music, it just makes me feel better. So
Hmm.
it's not even like a motivation kind of thing. It's just like it makes me feel good. So that's why I just keep doing it. Like I just keep, and then it makes me feel good whenever people like hit me up and it's like, oh, I can feel that like on a personal level and everything. So it's like, oh, okay, well, people aren't alone or I'm not alone because when I first started, I was just like I was just using it like a kind of like a diary, you know.
Hmm.
And now that like I was getting like more listeners and people were like interacting with me and everything, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it's like making people feel better or making them not feel alone or so that's pretty cool to me too because it's like random people I don't even know or anything like that too, so it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. No, that's a good feeling to know that
Yeah.
you're I don't know, someone's like lifeline, keeping them,
Yeah.
yeah, keeping them, giving something for them to look forward to, I
Yeah.
suppose, like in life. It's interesting. It's a good feeling. I just hope
Yeah.
you don't, because I know it could always go south real quick with the weirdos and the stalkers. But I'm
Oh
glad.
yeah. No, I know. I know already. I'm like, no, I
I I
gotta.
I know. I'd imagine you would know, and I'm sorry for that. You know,
Hmm.
because with the good comes the bad, I guess. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, but I
No, it's
guess
okay.
that's the
Like
way it
I
goes.
get it, but I mean, people are gonna be people. I don't know. That's their. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know, and I can't
Yeah.
imagine being, a female.
Hmm.
Nowadays, it's. I mean, nowadays with
Everything's.
genders all over the
Yeah.
place, you're still a female. It is a scary world.
Hmm.
Real scary. Okay, so let's see, and like, what are your okay? So you're like an automotive school, automotive tech, and you
Hmm.
still got the music going. Would you, let's say, like if you got that deal with the music and or started hitting all those like streams, would you drop what you're doing on the automotive side and just devote it all to music, or do you still like want to have that like backup and music is because it sounds like to me music to use like a creative outlet,
Hmm.
uh and just wondering like, what do you want to do with your musical career? Do you want it to get big? Do you want to
I
become like
do.
big? Because
Yeah.
there's some artists that, nah, I don't mind if I just stay underground and that's it.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I
do
don't
you,
mind either or. Like, I'm
mhm.
cool with staying, like, whatever. But that would be cool if I ever got big, I would definitely drop that, drop that automotive. Like, I mean, I already know how to do it. Like, I already know, how to work on cars and everything. I just wanted that certificate. So even if anything happens or anything, I'll still have that in the back of my head, you know?
No, no, yeah, it's very smart
Yeah.
to have a backup. Always have a backup plan, and then
Mhm.
another backup plan. But yeah, I was just curious because like I know of a few, at least one artist in my head I'm thinking of, and then like some of the bigger artists that once they get like to that certain point, it kind of like stresses them out, and
Yeah.
they're like, nah, I just wanted to do little clubs, and,
Yeah.
and
I
you know,
mean,
eh, I didn't want to
yeah.
do stadiums or fucking,
That
you
would be
know.
that would be fucking crazy if I did the same thing. Because honestly, like I'm a very shy and quiet person. Like anybody that knows me, went to school with me, like I didn't talk or nothing. That's why I was like very like, should I do this? But then one day I was just like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna do it. Thank God, like it went good because if it went bad, I would have totally been embarrassed. Like, no.
No, and even that too, I'm sure the music helps you with that as well. Because like you said, you're
Yeah.
shy, and it brings out this, I don't know if it's quote unquote your true self, or it just helps you
Yeah.
be more social, but it
Mhm.
obviously it's almost like a therapeutic, uh
Yeah.
to you, to help
Mhm.
you, like, be more out there, and
Yeah.
show more of your emotion rather than bottling it in. So that's always like a good thing. I
Yeah,
feel
that's a
like
good
always a
thing.
good thing. Yeah.
I yeah, like the whole like the bottling in, like that was my problem. That's always been my problem. Like I don't really talk about feelings or don't know how or whatever.
Mhm.
But like singing it, it just makes it, I mean, it makes it sound prettier, not so dark, you know? So it's like, okay, well you can listen to it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and then, like you
Yeah.
said, it helps other people cope as well when they listen to
Hmm.
it and they're like, "I am going through that," or, "I know
Yeah.
exactly how I feel." No, it's
Hmm.
a great thing. And I know you have your SoundCloud. I have it kinda scrolling there, your Instagram, like, where else can people find you, or is the music available, anywhere else, or you just have it
Not
there for
yet.
now?
Yeah, I have like a couple things on YouTube, like that J Corn like set up for me or whatever. And but Apple and Spotify, like I'm really learning. I really need to get into that because a lot of people are like, "Well, we want you on Apple." Like I don't get on SoundCloud, I get on Spotify, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, my bad. I'll work on that because I do need to expand the music platform for sure."
Yeah, yeah, especially those 2 big ones that
Yeah, for sure.
everyone seems to use, or
Hmm.
even YouTube Music, but,
Yeah, I
like,
don't
yeah.
know.
No, no, I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
it's also hard to be when you're the one who's having to put on your music and at the same time create it, like,
Yeah,
it's really hard to split your time between, "Man, I just wanna make it, and I've gotta or
I
create this
know.
art, and now I've gotta,
Yeah.
like, find ways to put it everywhere and stuff like that." No, I get
Yes.
it. It's a pain in the butt, but I think, once you do get it going, I'm sure, it'll, like, be like the faucet that flows
Yeah,
continuously.
hopefully.
Yeah, no,
Hopefully.
it won't stop. But no, I appreciate your time very much today,
Hmm.
Vixsohigh, and yeah, so that's pretty much it right now. With you have your Instagram, which is there, Vixsohigh, your
Hmm.
SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Vixsohigh, and th- is there anything else you wanted to like push or uh?
Well, I'm working on a EP right now. I think it's gonna have like 5 tracks.
Mhm.
So that's just gonna be on me. And then after that, I want to come out with the album. That one is gonna be called Me versus Me. It's gonna be like some of my old stuff and some of the new stuff. Um, so it's gonna be like a mix because like I was battling for a little bit, and so it's gonna show that side, and then it's gonna show the side that I overcome. So it's like a
Mm.
cool little. But I am working on features also. Um, yeah, so just those two, the EP and the album. Hopefully, I get some features locked in because that would be pretty cool. People are like hitting me up for features, but we're still going on that. We're still working on everything.
Well, no, that's good that it's, as long as it gets going. I don't
Yeah.
see the the thing about time or it
Yeah.
taking. I'd rather take its time and be good or be
Yeah, for
how you
sure.
want it than to just release it or
Mhm.
feature with someone. What's I gonna ask? Did what about like live performances? Do you want to do more of those? Are there any
Yeah.
on the like
Um
planned, or
yeah,
you're
there's
just
gonna be a show in Uvalde actually.
mhm,
Um it's gonna be like a Halloween show, I guess like a Halloween party. I
mhm.
think it's gonna be like the whole Uvalde, like whoever's the artist in Uvalde is gonna be there. So that's gonna be cool because I don't really know anybody that. I mean, I know like a handful, but the whole Uvalde, like I don't know who does music there. So that would be cool. Um, Strezzer was telling me that we're gonna get more, but he has to like verify everything and then he'll let me know. But
That's
as of
good.
right now, it's the October show, October 28th.
Mm. Yeah, Strazzer's a cool cat.
Yeah, he's cool. He's so
Yeah.
cool.
He's cool. He'll send me like a meme or two a day just to fucking like laugh at shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? It's just funny.
Yeah.
He's a cool cat. But
Yeah.
and you are too, appreciate your time so much.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope, again, like just like with Strazar and the Deadspeak Records, I hope nothing but success for
Thank
you,
you so
and
much.
as much or as least amount of stress as possible. I
Oh, for
know,
sure.
with stress, with success comes stress, believe me.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it worth it. I guess,
Yeah, for sure.
uh-huh. But yeah, no, I'll definitely we'll definitely follow up sometime, later on whenever you get closer to your album or EP release, and we can share some of that.
Okay,
And
cool.
yeah, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah,
I
no
appreciate it.
problem.
All
All
right,
right.
cool. Take care.